And you have to have a successful proven strategy. You can't come and tell me, Sharif or Ashley, I would like to join you guys and help me set up a fund. And then I say, well, have you done any real estate deals? No, but I really want to start big right away. No, at least you've done one deal. At least you have an idea about what you've done. At least you've gone into real estate once. I'm not telling you have to be advanced or an expert and whatever, but you have to have some idea of what you're going to do with the money. I need to talk to you about this. So not everybody who's going to apply for this and say, I want to go to the next level is going to be accepted, because I want to make sure you're going to be able to do it. Number two, you got to understand how I do the creative structure of the private placement memorandum. In the 3 sessions that I'll do the trainings in, I'll go into deeper depth. But suffice it to say right now, because I'm doing training right now, so I'm suffice it to say right now that when I structure a private placement memorandum, I structure it for a fund. That means we're going to have different types of assets. We can have commercial buildings, we can have residential buildings, and we can have mortgage notes. We can buy them and sell them, we can create the notes, we can rehab. And so what we're saying is what type of assets, what we're going to do there, and that we raise money and we pay investors in a certain way. If you don't want to use us, no problem. We'll give you the training, the 3 sessions training coming up. I'll do them very inexpensively. You'll see, you'll be very impressed with how inexpensive. I'm making it like you come in, you learn this, then make a clear decision what you want to do in your life. So if not, you want to go to an attorney, no problem. They're going to ask you to prepare certain documents. Then they don't train you. They're going to tell you, you tell me, because they don't want the liability. You tell me what assets you want to be in. You tell me how much you want to pay the investors. They're not going to guide you. They're not going to tell you how to raise money. They haven't raised money themselves. But anyway, usually they charge around $30,000. If I've seen a guy advertise actually one time $20,000, and I called him, I was very interested. I said, okay, well, if I set up one of you, and he said, yeah, but that's when I do the first rollout, and then I charge $650 an hour after that. So it's usually going to be around $35. So understand what you're getting into. And if you set up a syndication, which is for one asset, you're going to set up a syndication, you're going to do the paperwork, PPM and all this to raise money for one apartment building. And now you found another apartment building and you have investors because you learned how to do it. You're going to have to go pay the attorney again another $30,000 to do it the second time. You don't want that. You want to set up a fund that you can buy, and then you can buy another one, you can sell this one, and you keep it dynamic, you keep it going. You pay for the fund once and you have it for 30 years. I set up in my lifetime 2 funds. That's it. One Reg D 506B, one Reg D 506C. As a matter of fact, you should start with the Reg D 506C, and you can publicly solicit. And as you meet people that are not accredited, ask them, you want to invest with me? Okay, take their name and all this, tell them I may set up a fund once I build a relationship with you, and then we can take your money and put you with us, but just give us a few months. So you set up first a Reg D 506C, and then later on you meet non-accredited and you build a relationship with them, you can set up the Reg D 506B. You'll be in compliance with the SEC. I'll show you exactly how to do it. There is certain emails you have to send and all this, but it will take your game to another level completely. And that's it. Use the most effective marketing methods, which, like I'm telling you, you're gonna pitch to groups, you're gonna pitch one-on-one, and you're gonna make it happen. And part of your actions for success in 2024 is to learn to pitch. There is one thing to talk publicly, and there is one way to pitch. Pitch is like you present with an actual goal of raising the money, and you can do that one-on-one, or you can do that with groups. Very important. I'll show you more on that, and you get better at it as you do that training. But that is part of your actions for success, because if you set up the fund, it's not like you have to go raise money. You're setting up. You raise money when you need money. You don't raise money. You can even cash out some people. You're in total control. There's no stress. If you have stress, you're self-induced stress. You're creating it for yourself. You just have the structure that allows you to grow. Follow the system to deploy the capital. Communicate with the investors. You know what's the best form of communications? The investors want to get paid after 6 months. They get paid, they're very happy. They want periodically, you send a letter with your payment and say, we're doing these deals, we have this. If you'd like to come and take a look, go to this website, you'll see some pictures. And grow with your loyal investors. You know how many investors you need to have? 5. I challenge you to just have 5. And once you raise money from 5, even if it's $25,000 each, you'll see how you grow organically, and you can start with small deals, and then you can grow from there.